We'll need to keep an eye on Gloria Chandler's blood pressure. The stress she's under isn't good for her or the baby.
Ridiculous. Anton, there's no hurry.
Dr. Clater, Nurse Harris, sorry to interrupt, but I need your help. Professionally.
Can't you see Dr. Clater's busy? We'll come back another time. Sorry to bother you.
Kendall thinks she's pregnant, but she hasn't seen an OBGYN.
Really?
I'd like you to confirm the results of a home pregnancy test and start her prenatal care right away. I absolutely want Kendall to get the treatment she deserves.
I understand. Nurse Harris, would you take Kendall down to the lab?
Certainly, Doctor. Come along, young lady. The pain of childbirth. Compared to that, this isn't going to hurt a bit.
Wait.
What's the matter, Kendall?
And if I ever see your junkie boy near her again, please, freeze! Get the hands up, boy! Get the hands up! Freeze! Do you hear me? Get the hands up! She's mine! Get your hands up, boy!
Greco's still in one piece. Well, that's too bad. This Pine Valley could use one less drug dealer, especially the one who deals to kids.
I ain't been nowhere near that park, I swear.
Well, let's call EMS, have them take a look at you.
I'm cool.
No, Louis, you are scum. And you, young man, you are under arrest.
For what?
Assault with deadly intent. Cuff him and read him his rights.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court of law.
Say, bro, this is quite a place you got here.
It's been empty since the goalpost went out of business. I rented it as is for the duration of your campaign. I think it's perfect for press conferences, fundraisers, and finally for your victory party.
Dimitri, there is no guarantee I'm going to beat Matthew Calloway. He's got strong backing.
The kitchen is clean.
I bet you it's eat off the floor clean.
Corvina, I didn't bring you here to work. I said I'd hire a cleaning crew.
Oh, put this money toward Edmund's campaign. My contribution.
Thank you, Corvina.
What would Congressman Gray like for dinner?
McKay's takeout, actually.
Is it an American dish?
No, Corvina, takeout is an American way of life.
Especially for candidates, you can cook for me if and when I'm elected.
My pleasure.
That's why I'm here. To make sure you're elected, Congressman Gray.
I didn't tell my parents what happened because of what happened later that night.
Maria, what?
Like, you care. Yeah, I'd meant nothing to you back then. The same as now.
Maria, don't tell me how I feel. You were going to have my baby. You kept it a secret for 8 years.
I had to. Good Catholic girls don't...
Don't what? Maria, for God's sake, tell me what happened to our baby.
All My Children, brought to you by new Ultra Biz. Beats many tough stains better than color-safe bleach.
So, which bleach is better on tough stains? She says Biz is better. That's new Ultra Biz. He says his is better. His is a leading color-safe bleach. We'll let the stains set in overnight. Then,
one small scoop of new Ultra Biz here.
Twice as much color-safe bleach here.
Hey.
And the winner is...
Biz!
What?
Biz is better than his.
new Ultra Biz, the better stain getter.
Now, Simmered for Hours flavor can be yours in minutes with new Campbell's Simmer Chef cooking sauces. They're simmer sealed to lock in all the flavor. New Campbell's Simmer Chef. Simmer sealed for Simmered for Hours flavor.
Introducing panties that stay put. that stay in place comfortably. Now, if you could just figure out what to wear over them. Fruit of the loom. Clothes that make you feel good.
If you had Corningware, you could make everything from roast pork to baked chicken, grilled vegetables, steamed shrimp and rice, ice cream parfait, even casseroles.
What's a casserole?
So whether you're cooking out or cooking in, cook it in Corningware.
The power of Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine is taking shape in new Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels, rushing concentrated medicines to relieve your worst cold. Rush relief with new Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels.
Our baby. Did it die? Was it given up for adoption? Tell me.
The baby, my baby, was taken from me.
Taken? How? By your parents? A doctor? Are you saying you had an abortion after all?
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I grew up believing that abortion was a sin, a mortal sin.
Well, if you didn't have an abortion, what happened?
I prayed for God's help. And I asked him to just make the baby go away.
Maria, you're not making any sense here. You said you came home from college to tell your folks that you were pregnant, but you lost your nerve at dinner.
Yes, I thought I was ready to face them and their anger and their disappointment in me. But I guess I wasn't. Because I was always the smart one. I was the good one. And I should have known better.
So you kept quiet. Told your folks you weren't feeling well. Thought you had the flu.
A lie, another sin.
Maria, you said something happened that night. What happened?
My family went out to the movies like they did every Friday. And Mama wanted to stay home with me, but I told her no, that I was going to be fine. I mean, here I was studying to be a doctor. I could take care of myself.
Were you really sick?
I ached. My whole body. And my mind and my soul. I didn't even know I could be in that much pain. But it just kept getting worse. I was still in the bathroom when they came home. Mama was worried about me, so she came to check on me.
Maria, what's wrong? Ada, why won't you open the door?
But I wouldn't let her in.
Why didn't you open the door?
Because God had answered my prayers. And I was losing the baby.
I'm having a baby. I can feel the changes inside of me. My body's gearing up to bring a new life into this world. It's a done deal. There's nothing we can do about it. So let's not waste Dr. Clater or Nurse Harris's precious time.
Now, Mommy. Dr. Clater and I are just only too happy to help.
I don't have any health insurance.
Oh, we'll make allowances. Antone here is one of the finest and most promising young medical students in his class. if his fiancée...
Former fiancée.
Whatever. Anyway, if you're having Anton's baby, we personally will see to it that you receive the finest prenatal care that Pine Valley Hospital has to offer.
Absolutely.
You know, I think that's a very good idea. Why don't we talk about care and forget about the test for now? I took the home pregnancy test twice. It was blue both times. The results are accurate, aren't they, Dr. Clater?
Oh, yes. But a blood test is much more telling.
Telling. How so?
It'll give Dr. Clater all the information he needs to prescribe a regimen of prenatal care that's perfect for you.
Come on, dear.
No. Blood tests scare me to death. Just the thought of having somebody draw blood from my veins with a needle makes me woozy.
Well, you better get used to being sick to your stomach, my dear, because the first trimester, it can be brutal. Dizziness and constant nausea.
You know, now that you mentioned it, I'm feeling kind of dizzy. What do you say we just go home and I can lay down?
Sure. After you take the pregnancy test. I'll help Nurse Harris get you down to the lab.
All right. You win. I'm not pregnant. I made the whole thing up.
You can't bust me, Fry. Look, I got a friend hanging at my place who needs me. I gotta get back.
Well, if your friend needs your help, then what are you doing down here beating the sap out of
Man,
Greco?
you don't know the deal.
Well, then why don't you explain it to me?
No, I ain't explaining nothing.
Take Mr. Kiefer downtown and book him, please.
Wait, Noah, what did Louis do to you? What was the fight about?
Hey, no big deal. Just two amigos having a friendly game of fisticuffs.
Look, Greco, Kiefer would have killed you if we hadn't been here to stop him. Now, that is not what I call a friendly game of fisticuffs.
Fry, you've been out of the hood too long. I mean, if Kiefer wanted me dead, you think he'd use his fists? No way, man.
Oh, great. Just what we need. Honor among scum. Come on, let's go.
Hey, hold on, man. I ain't pressing charges. Let the man go.
Look, you can't be serious. And Kiefer almost killed you.
You heard him, Fry. No charges, no bust. Now turn me loose before I decide to sue you.
Look, boy, don't threaten.
Oh, come on, man. I got someplace to be.
Shut up!
All right, Derek, just give me a minute alone with Noah, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Will you be my guest? Because both he and Greco make me sick.
Okay, Noah, one more time. Why did you come after Louis? Was it for the money? Was it for the drugs?
You are wasting my time. I gotta go, and Super Fry cannot keep me here.
Detective Fry will make your life more miserable than it already is. He's gonna charge you with assault, maybe even attempted murder. Whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. Now, if your friend really needs you, you better start talking.
That lady I had in my bathroom before,
Yes, what about her?
Greco raped her.
She was struggling to keep her family together.
It is your son's birthday, and he thinks you don't want to spend any time with him.
Now, she's fighting to keep them alive.
I need your wife to get me down the river. You and the dog are expendable.
Pump it hard! I got everything I cared about in the world in this boat.
Meryl Streep, Kevin Bacon, David Strathairn, from the director of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. The River Wild, rated PG-13. Special sneak preview this Saturday night.
Excuse me, but does your mom know that germs build up in an ordinary sponge with each use?
Really?
Only the new Ocello Stay Fresh sponge kills germs and odors in the sponge through hundreds of uses. You getting all this, Red? Red? Ocello, because germs don't belong in your sponge.
How can I ever forget one of my special customers, little Michael? Every week he'd come in, and every time he'd say, his eyes shining.
Stork reason, please, Mrs. Lang.
One of those reasons I had to give him immediately. The others I put in a bag for him. Now there is Stork Chocolate Reason, a long-lasting, chewy chocolate caramel covered with rich chocolate, just right for Michael.
Stork Chocolate Reason, please, Mrs. Lang.
And Michael still eats the first one immediately. Stork Chocolate Reason, the everlasting chocolate chew.
Before we came to Sears, I used to wait for days worrying if our portraits turned out okay. You know, if he blinked or if the backgrounds looked right. But now, with Sears' new portrait preview system, I can see the shot the instant it's taken. So I'll know right away that everything's okay. When we're done, I'll see all the shots, and I can take them home on a high-quality proof sheet. With Sears' new portrait preview system, you'll know it's right away.
Do you question your bladder control protection? The answer is new technology from Attens that you can sample for free.
What makes it so new?
Only new Attens has perma-dry fibers woven in to absorb faster.
Really?
To see for yourself, call 1-800-ATTENS now for a free sample by mail.
Do you have the right kind of protection for me?
Ask for a pad, guard, undergarment, or brief. We'll help you choose the right size.
Great.
Call for a free sample today and look for Attens in the store.
What's your girlfriend's name now?
She ain't my girlfriend.
Whatever, just give me her name.
What for? The damage been done.
Louis is gonna walk if your friend doesn't come forward and press charges.
She ain't in no shape to press nothing. Besides, it wouldn't do any good anyhow. I done seen how the system works. I want justice, I get it myself.
Oh, by using your fist?
It beats dialing 911.
Look, you can't take the law into your own hands, okay? Your Aunt Grace tried it and you saw what happened.
I freaked, all right? Taylor, he raped her. I took care of it. It ain't gonna happen again.
I
really.
hope you are not buying this cock and bull story.
Derek, I believe him this time, okay? I think that you should too.
Look, the man has got a record.
Yes, all right. He was arrested as a juvenile. He did his time. His record's been clean ever since.
Look, Kiefer was down at the mall when you booked that looter.
Yeah, he saved my life.
He saved his butt. Now, you saw him. He would have killed Greco if we hadn't stopped him.
All right. I don't know Noah very well. He and I have had a conversation a couple of times. But I think he's on the level this time about his friend being raped. Besides, if Greco doesn't press charges, we don't have a case. You have to let him go.
Not yet. All right, you. One more time. One more time. Are you going to press charges against Kiefer for assault and battery? Because if you don't, he is free to come back out and get you if you don't let us take him in.
Relax, Fry. Couple guys throwing a few punches. No big deal. Happens all the time around here. Besides, I gave as good as I got.
Derek, it looks like you don't have a choice.
Uncuff Mr. Kiefer. He's free to go. All right, boy, you got off easy this time. But don't you ever, ever, ever let me catch your sorry butt down here again.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
No. Just don't let me down, okay? Me or your friend. She's gonna need medical attention, counseling. I'm trained in this kind of area. Just bring her down to the station and I'll talk with her there.
So you can get her to press charges?
Look, she is going to need help.
She don't need no help. She got me. She don't need you.
You can't possibly understand the kind of trauma a woman suffers when she's been raped. Let me go home with you, okay? I can talk with her there.
I done told you, she ain't my lady. Look, we don't hang together. I'm taking her home to her place.
All right, at least have her call the women's hotline, okay? The number's in the back of the phone book.
I can't promise nothing.
All right, just try. And please see if she'll press charges.
I'll ask. Don't count on it.
Noah, if you need anything, okay? Call.
Yes, Francine Edmund. I called Francine to help with your campaign. She's the best political image consultant around.
Dimitri?
You don't have to thank me.
Let's hurry up and get set up. We've got an emergency on our hands.
Excuse me?
I thought people in America voted for candidate ideas the way they stand on issues.
Oh, honey, get real. Nobody buys cereal in an ugly box. Take Edmund's hair, for example.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing, that's my point. It's boyish, tousled. Voters read that as open, flexible.
Voters will know that from Edmund's hair?
Ooh, Ooh, Blondie, you're a quick study. But lose the accent. It won't play in Peoria. You know, I may rethink your hair. Boyish could read inexperienced. Brush? Okay, let's see here. There! Much better. Now, let me look at your posture. Stand the way you normally do. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not commanding enough. Look, you got to have your shoulders back, your chin up, your stomach in, your legs apart. Okay, you getting this, Bill?
Oh, you bet. Francine loves the challenge.
Okay, Ed.
It's Edmund.
No, not anymore. Edmund's too patrician, too old world, foreign. You're running for Congress, not the Politburo. Okay, now, I want to see your technique.
Sorry, I'm a happily married man.
Oh, stop. No. No sexual innuendo, ever. Calloway will label you a philandering pig.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Mudslinging. That's good. Okay, now give me a few lines of a speech. Any speech. Show me what you got. No innuendo.
But I don't have a speaking technique, Francine. I speak to large groups like I speak to one-on-one to Dimitri, Corvina, anybody.
It's worse than I thought. Come on, Ed. Wow me.
Hi, people. I'm Edmund Gray.
No. It's Ed. Ed. And I'll start again.
Hi, people. I'm Ed Gray, your candidate for Congress.
No. Now say it again, only more deeply.
Hi, people. I'm Ed Gray, your candidate for Congress.
That's better. Now look, when you say hi, wave. And remember, deeper.
Hi, people. I'm Ed Gray, your candidate for Congress.
No, it still needs work. Okay. Touch your chest when you say, I'm Ed Gray.
Hi, people. I'm Ed Gray, your candidate for Congress.
Yeah, that's almost perfect. Okay. Now, point to the audience when you say, your candidate.
Hi, people. I'm Ed Gray, your candidate for Congress.
Much better. Quick, tell Barbie, Ken lives. Okay, now do it again. And for heaven's sakes, try to act natural.
You heard the lady, Edmund.
Hi, people. I'm Ed Gray, your candidate for Congress.
Oh, great. Just what we need. Another plastic politician.
You had a miscarriage that night.
God in his mercy answered my prayers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you should be. You should be, because it was your sweet words and your empty promises that got me into bed in the first place, Del. Oh, you used me for your own pleasure, and innocent life was the price.
I was a kid then. We both were. Maria, you can't blame me.
I do blame you. And I can blame you. You knew I was naive and that I was vulnerable, and you knew I was in love with you. And you used that. You used that to get what you wanted and to get me into bed. And then you broke my heart. And you left me with a baby conceived in sin. My sin.
Maria, I didn't know. If I would have been there, helped you.
But you weren't. I was there by myself. Yes, with my family and in my home, but with no one for me to turn to. No one to help me.
Maria, you better be dying in there. I gotta wash my hair. Maria!
And finally, it was over.
Your folks never found out.
No, I was very careful. I bundled up the towels and I made sure no one saw, and I went straight to bed. Julia washed her hair and didn't even ever know. And then later that night, when everyone was asleep,
What, Maria? What did you do?
I know what you're feeling.
It's the world's most advanced long-distance network, AT&T. Yet today, something remarkable is happening. A breakthrough from AT&T Bell Labs in digital voice reproduction called AT&T True Voice. Soon, everyone with AT&T will enjoy sound quality more lifelike than was ever possible before. So your voice sounds clearer, warmer, closer to the real you.
Your true voice.
Only AT&T can bring you True Voice.
Ready?
Listen to the difference.
And go.
It's the most lifelike sound ever, and it's part of your basic service, just because you're with AT&T.
Everybody's looking for value nowadays, me too. But you know, just because something cheap doesn't mean it's the best value. We use good cuts of meat and Jimmy Dean sausage, so when you cook it, it doesn't all cook away. Now that's value. Taste that country goodness.
I'm dreaming tomorrow you'll come back.
Vasseret, very romantic lingerie. It's not for everyone.
Tell me there's a better pain reliever because it works all day. I'm interested. Tell me it's Tylenol. I'm there.
Introducing new Tylenol Extended Relief. For tough headaches and body aches, its unique bi-layer system has more medicine than ever, so it relieves pain up to twice as long as before.
I put in a lot of hours out here. Now my pain reliever does too. For me, it's the best Tylenol ever.
New Tylenol Extended Relief, because a full day's work deserves a full day's relief.
Edward Ashton is the biggest liar on the face of the earth.
Will a betrayal of love be forgiven?
Lois is my wife, and I have no intention of letting her go.
You cannot cut out a woman's heart and expect her to forgive you.
Can lies of the heart be forgotten?
How many times did you go from my bed to hers?
Try to listen.
And you broke my heart!
Will lessons of regret last forever?
I won't let you go.
You can't make me stay.
This isn't over, Lois.
General Hospital here on ABC Daytime.
No, faking a pregnancy was pretty lame.
Lame? The oldest trick in the book.
Okay. But doesn't that tell you something?
Yeah. It tells me that you're even sicker than anyone ever thought.
No. For someone like me to stoop that low, it only proves how much I love you.
All it proves is how desperate you are to trick me into taking you back, but it won't work, Kendall. This is it. The end. It's over. Over and done with. We're through. Finished. You understand that? Goodbye.
No! No, don't say that,
Let
please.
go of me.
Anton, please. Please. You are the only man that I have ever loved. You are the only man that has ever understood me.
You're nuts, Kendall. I understand that much.
Anton, please. You have to take me back. If you don't love me, I will die. I swear.
Good. See you in the obituary.
You don't mean that.
Well, I'll even throw in a toe tag, Kendall.
I know you don't mean that. You can't be this cruel.
No? Sure I can. I learned it from the mistress of mean herself. You.
Okay, let's see. You've got 4 cheeseburgers, 2 chicken salads, a ham and cheese, large order of slaw, free pickles,
Forget the
and...
food for a second. What was that you said about me being a plastic politician?
Oh, right. I was just talking out loud. Ignore me.
We'll try.
No. She just gave an honest opinion. I want to hear more.
Okay. I think if you keep up with that act, you're going to wind up in the recycling bin.
the hair, right? Yeah, it's terrible. It just needs more, it's too flat, right? A little more tousled. Like, how's that?
That's a start.
Yeah?
The woman's clueless.
Would you... Please, go on. What's your name?
Liz Sloan.
Nice to meet you, Liz. Continue.
Well, I saw you on TV saying that you were running for Congress. I liked what I heard. Thought you were on the level.
Well, I am. What made you think so?
Well, why else would a Pulitzer Prize winner put himself through the ringer?
You know my work?
Hey, I do read more than menus. Anyway, I just thought you might make a difference.
Could you be more specific?
You came across real, natural, like a smart guy that finally got fed up and decided he wanted to do something about it. You know, kind of like that man in the movie said he was mad as heck and he just wasn't going to take it anymore. Well, that's kind of the way we working folks feel. So I thought I'd keep my eye on you. Maybe give you my vote.
But
what I walked in on just now, I gotta tell you, I've seen better in a wax museum. If I want canned, I can just open up some tuna.
I agree. Edmund is fine the way he is.
You take the opinion of a waitress over my expert advice?
Hey, lady, you know, a lot of people serve slop for a living. At least mine's edible.
I'll have you know, I am a highly regarded professional.
Well, it seems to me like you're out of touch with the average person. Me, I see them every day. Let me ask you something. How long's it been since you broke bread with a trucker? Or shared a cup of joe with a nurse pulling a double duty? I'm here to tell you, if Ed here wants to get elected, the last thing he needs to do is come across like one of those cardboard clowns up in Washington. Folks have heard enough of their dribble to last a lifetime. And then some. That'll be $37.50 for the food. The advice is free.
Yeah, everyone was asleep. The house was quiet. What did you do? You said you were careful to hide something.
The towels. The towels. I had to do something. I couldn't just...
Maria, what? What did you do?
When I knew it was safe. I snuck out into the backyard. And I went to the very back, behind some flowers. And there, alone in the darkness, I dug a grave. I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And I took off my crucifix, and I put it inside the towel. And then I prayed. And I begged God to forgive my sins and to bless this life that would not be. my baby.
I'm sorry, Maria. So sorry.
I never told anyone. And all that time I thought about it so many nights. But it still hurts. It still hurts like it's eating me up inside.
But you were okay afterwards. You recovered. Maria, what did you mean when you said there wouldn't be any more babies?
I asked him to buy Correctol. He buys this.
It was cheaper. What's the difference?
For 40 years, women have trusted Correctol for gentle, overnight relief.
This isn't my regular beer.
It was cheaper. What's the difference?
Correctol, the one more women trust. Is your foundation undetectable even close up? Max Factor's high definition is. It's so blendable that it's undetectable. A makeup like you've never seen before. High definition makeup. Max Factor International.
When Pop Secret pops, it's everything but secret. That rich, buttery aroma seems to drift a little too far. Those kernels pop a little too loudly. Maybe that's why when you pop up every big, fluffy bagful, people pop up too. Pop Secret popcorn, so irresistible you can't keep it a secret.
Stay tuned. All My Children will return here on ABC.
On Saturday and Sunday, October 8th and 9th, Fresno's Kearney Park will be the setting for the Civil War Revisited. Call 441-0862 for more information.
Can you imagine filing all day, every day? It was a boring job with boring pay. And one day I was watching TV just like you are, and a Heal commercial came on. My mother told me to check it out, and for once I listened to her. Heal helped me apply for financial aid. They taught me all about computers and office procedures. And now I'm an administrative assistant at a law firm. And it's never boring. Hello, Huck.
Classes start October 10th, so call Healed in Fresno now, 438-4222.
You don't have to drive all over town to get big, beautiful color prints. Just bring your film to a nearby Walgreens and ask for the 4x6-inch supersize prints. 24 supersize prints are just $5.99 every day. Try them now and your second set is free. That's two for the price of one. This is the place. Walgreens. Big prints, little prices, every day.
Mom, we're out of toilet paper!
If you're constantly changing your bathroom tissue, change to new Kleenex Double Roll Bathroom Tissue. It takes 2 rolls of other premium brands to make 1 roll of Kleenex because our smaller hole lets us double the roll. And less changing gives you 1 less thing to worry about.
Kleenex Double Roll 4-packs at Save Mart are at a great low price. For Kleenex bath tissue and great savings every day, shop Save Mart supermarkets.
Help! My daughter's dating a married man. Next Donahue.
Del, what's wrong with Maria? Why is she crying?
Go away.
Did she lose something? Maria, are you hurt?
I mean it, Kendall. Get the hell out of here.
I was just trying to help.
Maria. Why did you say there wouldn't be any more babies?
Well, after the miscarriage, I called a healthcare clinic in Houston, and they told me that I should have a DNC.
Did you?
Well, there was only one hospital in the town that I was from, and I was afraid that if I went there to be treated, my family would find out about it, and so I couldn't take that chance.
You never had the DNC?
They didn't. And, I mean, I knew something was wrong right away because I started to cramp, and I started to run a really high fever. And my parents just thought that that I couldn't shake the flu. I wish it had just been that simple.
What did you do?
Well, I had a friend that had just started her internship, and so I convinced her to send me one of her blank prescription pads, and then from then it was easy. You know, I just took a textbook and I looked up the right medication and I wrote myself a prescription for an antibiotic.
Without being examined?
And after I took the pills, the fever stopped and the pain went away, and so I thought I was okay. But I wasn't. I wasn't, and I won't ever be.
Well, you know, it's a real shame that Bill and Francine couldn't stick around for this. I guess they got sick of the takeout.
Well, it was either that or they didn't want to break bread with a man who just fired them.
I'm Edmund Gray, and you're fired.
You did the right thing. Your image is perfection.
Thank you, Corvino.
I just hope you didn't act too hastily. You can be sure Calloway is going to be surrounded by a bevy of consultants. Oh, Anton? What is it? Something wrong?
Guess what? Kendall showed up at the hunting lodge, begging me for another chance. I was just about to throw her out when she announced she was pregnant.
Kendall is having your baby?
She was faking.
No.
No, Anton, are you sure?
I took her to the hospital to have a pregnancy test. She held out longer than I thought, but she finally admitted she was lying.
Well, the girl is desperate. She'd try anything to worm her way back into Wildwood.
She's gonna maybe have to be a lot more clever than that. Edmund Gray, campaign headquarters.
I'd like to speak to Edmund Gray, please.
You're speaking to him. What can I do for you?
No, it's what I can do for you.
Excuse me?
I think you should know that your wife and Della Henry are in the park in front of the hospital, and they are not feeding the pigeons.
What is up with you? Are you wearing rose-colored contacts or something?
What is up with you, Derek? Have you become so jaded that you've lost all faith in people?
Just some. And Kiefer is one of them.
Well, you heard the way he talked about his friend who was raped. He really cared.
Well, if he cared, why wasn't he with her instead of coming after Greco?
Look, if someone hurt Mimi or Danielle, you would have done the same thing.
Why are you so convinced he is telling the truth?
His eyes. There was something in his eyes when he talked about his friend. A tenderness. A caring that you just can't fake.
Snowing. I'm here now to stay. Hi, how you doing? Sure you? It's okay, baby. I was gonna take care of you. It's gonna be okay.
They invade your house in every shape and size, but you don't need bug killers in every shape and size to get rid of them. All you need is one. New Decon Broad Spectrum Crawling Bug Killer. Decon kills fast and keeps killing for weeks. So if it crawls, get new Decon Crawling Bug Killer. It's the only one you need.
You know you can get salmonella poisoning from bacteria in undercooked food, like some chicken or fish.
But you can also get it if that bacteria has been spread around the kitchen. That's why there's new Lysol Antibacterial Kitchen Cleaner. As it cleans, it kills the bacteria and keeps them from spreading, which may help keep you from getting sick. Get new Lysol Antibacterial Kitchen Cleaner.
This is Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner with a thick formula so powerful it's like having a brush in a bottle.
Oh, that's better. Is the coast clear? Yeah, look out!
This kind of power makes cleaning your toilet easier than ever before. Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner. It's like having a brush in a bottle.
Whose research developed a new technology to make cough medicine more effective? Whose research helped to create a better flu vaccine? Whose research is breaking ground towards finding a cure for the common cold? The same people you've depended on to relieve your sneezes, sniffles, sore throats, and coughs. From research to relief. Vicks.
Eggo Nutrigrain waffles have been deliciously improved, and you're about to try them on an imaginary taste test. Relax, forget they're nutritious, because now Eggo Nutrigrain has a thick, rich batter made with whole wheat. Close your eyes. Wait, don't close your eyes, but imagine the toasty aroma. Take one crisp, imaginary bite. See, with this new taste, you'll never want to let go. Now, wipe your mouth. You got imaginary syrup all over it. Eggo Nutrigrain, a delectable new taste. Imagine that.
Wednesday, Harry brings Grandpa to show and tell.
Your grandpa's so cool. You know what else? He's got a tiger tattooed on his butt.
It's an all-new Thunder Alley. Then,
Margaret's big date is tonight?
Yes, Grandma. He's an anesthesiologist.
Oh, guess his big bucks.
you'll love the all-new All-American Girl. Then, it's Roseanne's season premiere with a big secret.
Something should stay between a husband and a wife.
Which one do you want to be?
What's the big news? Roseanne on its new night, Wednesday on ABC.
Feel better?
I don't feel anything.
Maybe I should take you back down to the clinic. Let them have a look at you.
No. Stay here. You stay too.
You know, there's a hotline you can call for when, like, stuff like this goes down. A friend said they could tell you where to go, to talk about what happened.
I want to talk. I'm so dirty. Too dirty.
Well, you want, for you to take a bath? I can make the water hot. Yeah?
You're not going to believe who just called.
Calloway. Saw the writing on the wall, decided to throw in the towel.
No, somebody twice as slimy as Calloway.
Who?
Here's a hint.
Your wife and Dale Henry at a park by the hospital, and they're not just feeding the pigeons.
Who would make such an accusation? Maria is a good wife.
Come on, guys. According to the audience survey, our #1 answer is...
Kendall.
Bingo. She was trying to disguise her voice. She was doing Scarlett O'Hara or Tallulah Bankhead, I don't know. It's amazing. She moves from Mommy Dearest to Deep Throat in one day.
Edmund, it's my fault. I called Kendall's bluff, and now she's angry. She's trying to make trouble.
No, look, Anton, you did what you had to do. If Kendall's trying to create a rift between Ed and Maria, she's gone off the deep end.
Yeah, it's right. Even if Maria were in the park with Della, I'm sure she has a good reason.
I wouldn't give credence to a word that Kendall says. Now, come on. Got a lot of food here. Why don't you join us?
Yeah, ham and Swiss cheese is delicious.
Well, I wouldn't want to intrude.
Oh, come on, go ahead. Listen, I gotta stop off at the printer's last-minute proofreading of some of those pamphlets.
Yeah, but Edmund, that can wait until...
What do you mean you'll never be okay?
When I treated myself with the pills, I did it wrong.
Wrong? How?
I don't know. I either gave myself the wrong dosage or I took the wrong antibiotic. I don't know. Whatever it was, the symptoms went away, but the infection didn't. And for 8 years, 8 years, it was eating up my inside. And I didn't even know it.
Oh, dear Lord, help us.
And that whole time, I stayed away from doctors, and then today, I went in for just a routine gynecological exam, and Dr. Clater thought that there might be something else wrong, and so he did some tests, and he was right, and there was something wrong. There is something really wrong.
What? Maria, what?
I have PID. It's pelvic inflammatory disease. And it means that I'm all scarred up inside. And it means that I can't give Edmund a baby. And it is your fault.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Hey, look. Almond Joy Miniatures, Mounds Miniatures.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Could you break an old habit and switch to Puffs?
I buy my brand out of habit.
I am a creature of habit. It'd have to be softer than what I'm using now.
Well, Puffs are softer than even the leading regular tissue.
I have to use hundreds of tissues.
My nose says this is definitely soft.
Puffs are puffed for greater softness. Noses love Puffs because they're the softest tissue.
I need both softness and strength. I don't want it to blow out at a crucial moment.
And Puffs are strong as that leading regular tissue.
This old habit is dying softly. I just broke my old habit. We're going to switch to Puffs.
Still softest on your nose through all the blows.
Good to the nose. This is Horseshoe Bay, Bermuda, and I work here at the Lost and Found. People come here to get away to forget, and they do. People are in such good spirits and good moods, they lose things all the time. Golf clubs and their wallets. Most of these things are lost by people on vacation. Maybe it's the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, this place was discovered by people who were lost.
American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them. Cheer with advanced Color Guard bleach. Whites stay white, colors stay bright.
The cotton sale. You'll find it on some of the most colorful clothes you own and on some of the very best color protection money can buy.
You won't believe who they're letting out of prison. Repeat sex offenders, free to strike again.
It's scary.
But there could be a way to stop them. Turning Point, Wednesday.
Monday on an all-new Coach, Hayden goes Hollywood.
We try to shape a public persona.
How far will he go to change his image? Coach on its new night. Then he's in a country club prison.
Fun?
For taking their money.
This is a living hell.
Now he's busted loose.
I went over the hedge.
All new Blue Skies and Coach, Monday here on ABC.
Dimitri, I've been meaning to ask you something. Have you told Erica about that note Colonel forged?
No, I didn't get a chance. I tried, but, well, Erica was otherwise engaged.
I'm so sorry about that.
Anton, believe me, you're not to blame.
I am. When I insisted Kendall live with me at the hunting lodge, I didn't only mess up my life, but I messed up yours too. Kendall did everything to keep you and Erica apart.
Yeah, but don't blame yourself. What's done is done. And some things, like me and Erica, just aren't meant to be.
And that's why I can't have children, Del, because of what you did to me.
You're right, Maria. It is all my fault. I lied to you. I made all kind of promises. I'm sorry, Maria. I am so sorry.
You here for a little chat about your teeth and some good news. An instrument made to get between teeth that you can comfortably use at home. The new generation Crest Complete. First, Crest created a brush to fit your teeth, designed to penetrate and clean far between them. Now new Crest Complete goes even farther than before. The better you care for your teeth, the more you and your dentist can enjoy these little visits. New Crest Complete, the dentist's choice for rippled brushes.
Who do you think you're looking at? You want me to bust you in the chops?
Tough pork? Not anymore. Pork stays plump and juicy with Shake and Bake original recipe. Why fry? Shake and Bake.
This year, thousands of children will be sent home from school with head lice. Be ready with Nix. Only Nix kills lice and their eggs and keeps protecting your children against reinfestation. Nix, the one you only have to use once.
How did we make Oatmeal Crisp taste so good? We took the goodness of oatmeal and crisped it up into 3 great flavor combinations.
You took oatmeal and doctored it up.
It's a harvest of raisins touched with brown sugar.
You mean you doctored it up?
We swirled in cinnamon with apple slices.
They doctored it up.
We tumbled in luscious almonds.
Come on.
Okay. We doctored it up.
Thank you.
Oatmeal Crisp, the goodness of oatmeal. Doctored up.
If your happiest wishes came true, a new friend just might come to you. But don't stop there. Wish for comfort and care. Welcome Huggies Supreme, the only disposable diaper with a moisture-proof cover that feels soft like cloth, outside and in, with flexible tabs from Velcro USA that fasten and refasten. And of course, amazing leakage protection. You've got your wish so rare. Huggies Supreme, the ultimate in care.
I didn't rape anybody.
I've started a petition asking the governor to send Todd back to prison.
Is Marty seeking justice or revenge?
Are you going after Todd because of what you claim he did to that nurse? Or is this about what he did to you?
One Life to Live here on ABC Daytime.